Always click on this to return to the home page of the site. Click on Get Started. Click on Video, which is what we are working with at the moment. You can explore this later. For this particular video, we want to learn how to create an animated video from the scratch. Remember, for the 3D Explainer Toolkit, we used a preset. So we want to learn how to create ours. Let's use this whiteboard animation to create from the scratch. So simply tap on whiteboard animation, click on Create Now, and then it brings you to the option of loading a preset, typing your script, or adding a scene. But we want to create from the scratch, so you click on Add Scene. Because before you come here, you should already have a project you're working on, so you know the kind of scenes to add and where to choose from. But this is just a for practice, so you're automatically brought here. This is the default scenes you are exposed to. So let's just click randomly. Okay, so let's choose this man riding a motor car. Insert. Then click on the text box to edit the text. Save and close. We've already added text. For text position, you can click on it to position your text. And for the matching scenes, you can click on it if you want similar scenes to the one you've already chosen. So clicking on it is what we have. So you can choose whichever one you feel like choosing. Click on the plus sign to add the next scene and click on the toggle to choose from a category different from what you chose before. There are different categories for you to choose from based on whatever you're working on and whatever suited. But for this, let's choose occupation. And okay, let's choose this smiling doctor man with stethoscope. Yes, so you click on the text box as we did before, type in whatever story you want to tell, then save and close. Click on the plus sign. It takes you automatically to the scenes you chose from before. So you have to click on the toggle again to go back to the main categories. This time I think we should choose from family animation. Let's see. Okay, so let's just choose this happy parents with their child. Click on the text box. Just whatever story it is you want to tell, just edit it to suit your story. Save and close when you're done typing. So let's add a different scene. This time I think we should say one or two things about Ali's wife. Okay, so click on the toggle. Let's choose from female character. Okay. Okay, insert, edit. Let's talk about the name of the wife and what she does for a living. So you keep clicking on the plus sign to keep adding the number of scenes that it's enough to tell your story. But know that we are working with the free version, so you are limited to certain number of duration of video that you can export. So keep it short preferably. So let's go with a text box this time. While creating yours, feel free to explore and choose whatever it is you want to choose, whatever scene suits your story, and make sure you are as creative as you can be with it. So like I said, you can add as many scenes as you want from whichever category you want. So let's quickly add one or two more before we end this story. Okay, so let's choose from this scene I consider very important, especially if you're working, if you're creating content on adverts or an explainer, if you're creating an explainer, this particular scene is very important, especially if you have to bullet points. And it's called the check marks and the X marks. Very, very important. So you need to know that whatever you choose here is exactly what you would work with. So if you have two things to bullet and you choose something with four text, you would be tied with four text boxes. So be very careful to choose in accordance to what you're working with. For this particular one, I chose two check boxes. So you change the title and then you fill in the two check boxes with whatever it is you want to bullet. Okay, I think we should just stop it here by going for our very last scene. Let's choose from the social media segments just so we can end this scene properly, this story properly. So yes, choose from the social media. Look for whatever suits what you want to talk about their social media. For me, I think I'll go with this search bar and then just type in whatever it is, something that, concludes your story. And this officially brings us to the end of our story with whiteboard animation. So I'm going to skip all the other things I explained before and just click on the play icon. So it's telling me that music is missing. I have to choose all this because it's not a preset I'm working with. I created from the scratch, but I don't want any of that. So I click on proceed to free preview. And that's just how you do it. Render it, export it, and save your video.